Oh, excuse me. How's everybody doing? Oh, that is still dark. Sorry. I really don't want the light on right now. Alright, so, hi, how's everybody doing? There's a lot of energy pouring in right now. But we're good, right? It's balanced out. You guys have let up. Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna start sweating. Zadkiel and Amethyst, our Lady Amethyst, are here. Let's see if anybody hops on. We'll wait We'll wait a little minute, and then we'll get going. I'm gonna do a guided meditation, so this will be out there for everyone. They came to me a while ago, like a few days now, and wanted to talk about transmutation a lot. So, been wanting to do that with them, and really and even Michael, because we have a new year, and we have to really let go. The world has to kind of let go of all their old stuff. And it's an ever-going process. We all have to learn how to do that. So they really wanted me to, do a little guided meditation that'll help us maybe center, ground, and actually transmute some of these lower dense things. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. See if I might have centered. I'm always like over here on the pyramid. Not like it matters, I guess, but so we got, this is my organite ball, which I really like. There's the copper in it. This is the one where if you stare at it, you can see the gold flakes moving energetically, pulsing, whatever that is, vibrating, whatever you want to call it. I see it more in the amethyst, I think, because of the crystal type. And then I got this one cool, which is the selenite, and I think I'm pretty sure it's tourmaline. That's in there, black tourmaline. So yeah, I grabbed these, and I'm literally standing on my selenite stick right now because it was like 5-10 minutes before this, like, they came in hard. Like, I was laying on the bed already, like getting ready, sort of meditating, and then I said, I gotta post the link, and to Facebook, and then when I got back upstairs, it was just like a ton of bricks. So we'll get into the meditation. So everyone, make sure you're drinking enough water, make sure you're comfortable, make sure to take deep breaths, ground your feet into the earth with your roots. We're going to combine Father, Mother first, so do fire from heaven, and Mother with earth, and just breathe with her. Just focus on the connection in the center of your body with you as the center point. So I haven't seen it, heard it anywhere else, but they're all the same kind of plays on words, 25 different ways to explain a breath. So just keep breathing within the body, like it's like the wave of a pulse going out, right? Because remember, it's inner and outer. So you want to have the yin and the yang. You want to have the polarized and the non-polarized. So as you're breathing, you can close your eyes if you want, you can center. You're going to come, on your inhale, you'll feel it come up your spine, typically, and then down your front, and that's the orbit. Goes up your back, and then comes down your front. So just keep breathing that way, connecting your roots. Breathe up your roots, go up to the sky, all the divine energy and information, knowledge, light, fire. Then come down the front of your channel, the front, and come through the mouth. Keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth. And let it go down. And then circle back around by your groin area. And come back up on the inhale. When you inhale, you'll also feel the energy come up the inside of your body and the inside of your legs. You should. It's your meridians. And then when you exhale, it goes down the sides of your legs. Just your spine's in the back, right? So then come down the front. The spine being the fire channel, right? Your governor channel. And then your conception channel is in the front, where it's the female. Governor, conception, is that right? So many names from fire and water, mother and father. Just keep breathing. Okay. You want to find your center. Remember on every exhale to relax further. If you can pause on the exhale and on the inhale at the top and the bottom, it's very helpful. Excuse me. So, whole body, up the spine, down the front. So on your exhale, pause comfortably as long as you can. And inhale. Gaia comes up the spine. Pause. Gather at your crown, your star chakra, soul star, and come down. Exhale. Front of the body. Go down to Mama Gaia again. Pause. And sit with her. Take some normal breaths whenever you need to. I realize I'm having to talk, so I'm like, wait, I needed to just feel the flow. The goal of every meditation is you understanding where you're at whatever point you're at. You want to always be as still as you can, right? I guess the big goal is the neutral, the knowing, the 0 point, meditating with Buddha. You can go meet a lot of people at that 0 point, right? And that's the goal, but what's the purpose of that then, right? Because even still it goes further. And so understanding yourself is what it all is. It's your reflections. So when you're there, however you feel, once you know it, now you know what is not it. This is part of the art of channeling, right? And mediumship. We teach all of this in the courses. But keep breathing. Connecting. You are the center point. So remember, don't leave yourself out, right? You're coming up and down the spine, but you're breathing within. So you're getting the vertical, right? And then down, vertical integration, and then you're getting your horizontal because you're pulsing out. Okay? So as you keep pulsing and breathing up and down, you'll get a rhythm going and you'll feel the flow going. You should. Once you do, you'll be in a comfortable place. You can start your meditations. We'll stop there. So is just supposed to be quick. I know. So hopefully you're grounded a bit more. Just keep breathing deep. Since this is an exercise in transmutation, we are going to ask that you choose just one frustration or what have you that you would like to address within yourself, whether it be something of the outside world that is difficult, or your inside world, home world, or your reaction, or even if it is the way someone else reacts to you in your life. Anything that has resistance in its flow of chi through the system, through its body, right? It's not a physical body, but in relationship with another person, there's the body of that relationship, right? So make sure, and we're going to send it love. This is going to be a lesson in transmutation and just in how powerful you are as creators to choose and to change your reality. So from your place of flow and comfort, we last ended on where you were at. From this place, no, I'm not going to teach them that. We'll talk about that more later. You want to breathe love, breathe freedom, fresh air, fresh chi. Into the space. So if you can think of, or you can feel, now depending on if we're clear, what our clairs, your clairs are and your level of development, it'll feel different, or it'll feel more intense, maybe less intense if you're more clairsentient. If you're more visual, maybe you'll see the image or the scenario, of that situation you didn't, or just see the person. Whatever it is that you connect to, you want to bring it inside. Okay. Bring it inside to your breath. Stay in your flow. Right? This is all about empowerment of yourself. We are here to teach you all how to do this yourselves through the examples given, experienced, and as much knowledge and wisdom that we can channel. And so being in your 0 point and your flow of energy, where you're free, where you can see yourself, you can see all things, you're at, because you're not looking for anything in particular, and that's you sitting there. You want to ask that this being or this situation or this energy comes forth in front of you. Picture yourself sitting in a lotus meditation, floating just above the water. There's a waterfall behind you, beautiful, lush land around you. And you ask this energy, sun shines on you, whatever elements is your power that you are in, you ask this energy to come forth within the truth of Father, Mother, Fire, Water, creation, and 0 point, you in the center of it, being the balance of the polarity and the non-polarity. The true yin and yang is the polarity and non-polarity. That's the creation. Father and Mother, action and non-action, right? Yin and yang is yin and yang by definition in your world, but go back one more and you become the creator, the co-creators, right? And so you ask in everyday life, you allow energies. So you allow this energy to come forth and let it tell you, let it express itself in your sacred space where all is sacred and protected, and it will be allowed to show itself to you and not be judged and not be misunderstood. Whether it's your reaction, and then check your reaction. Whether it's you're speaking to your reaction, okay, it could be many things. You want to breathe the flow into this being. Bring this energy into the flow of your connection up your spine, down your front, into Mama Gaia, right? Pausing with the energy, introducing Mama Gaia to this energy, this natural, organic, pure energy, and then breathing that knowledge, that sustenance that this negative vibration needs to clear itself, to settle, to be able to settle on roots and on grounds and on family and on, Mama Gaia. You breathe this up. You pause at the top of the breath. You hold it in its fullest stretched out yang space. And you grab all that yang energy, fire and you fill it with the light, and you burn all the bad off, and then you just exhale, and you exhale all the good, and everything. It's like the atmosphere evaporates, and all the on your exhale comes down. Cycle it back down into Mama Gaia. Remember to try to pause. Let's do some breaths, okay? So inhale, come up the spine. Bring your arms out, go out to the sides. Pause. Come down the front. Keep your tongue top of your mouth. Down to Mama Gaia, pause. Feel the mixing. You want to, we're focused on the transmuting. Bring it up. You guys can bathe yourself in our violet fire. Pause at the top, come down. Just keep going with up and down, and it helps if you move your arms. I hope this isn't too many things. It's supposed to be quick, easy. Yeah, I know. I want to tell you guys all the secrets. Breathe. Really, just breathe. I spoke once that I healed, whatever back pain. It wasn't chronic back pain, but, it was too much back pain. Lower, you know what I mean? Lower, I'm a Libra, so kidneys, that's my organ, right? I just put my hands on it, and I just breathed in the love. And you have to let it cycle through, and you have to let it yell at you, it's, yeah. You have to this is shadow work, right? Thank you for bringing that up. I forgot we were going to talk about that. The shadow work, the only reason anything, okay, the term shadow is implied to mean that it's your shadow, right? It's connected to you. So shadow work is always about reflecting on yourself and what you project out, and then how it, so when you're transmuting something, anything, anywhere in the world, even bilocating, even whatever you're doing, you transmutate using the purest light. He's just pure white light. That's why that picture, I went through a couple pictures and then I saw that picture, so I used that one. pure white light is the vibration of purity, right? Of no interference, no upset. So in your dealings, this is what you do no matter where you're at. You breathe, you be, like I've described before when I'm walking around just at work and I'm on fire. Like my whole body is just, I'm aware of it, like it's, and my kundalini is just lit. And I have to go up and I have to bring it down. I have to go up and I have to bring it down. I have to remember to do that when I'm walking to and fro, because I'll get caught up in whatever I'm doing, and and hurrying to get out of there, or whatever. Not, just to hurry to get everything done. Sheesh. Right? But anyways, we're meditating here. Sorry. So just remember, and laugh, smile, right? Be grateful, be thankful, say thank you. This is the art of transmutation and shadow work. Just being grateful for yourself, for what your shadow shows you. All of it is yourself, because all your thoughts stem from in your head, at least. They don't come from there, but the ones that you believe in is what, right? So there is an art form in transmutation, or in life. He wanted to, in life, as there is in transmutation. And this is what you are all learning. You can take something, anything, and you can wrap it in all your hugs and fix everything. The more people that do it, the more apparent this will become. Right? Because I said, well, we don't see it really, but that's because people aren't really doing it. More and more of us are. And it's great. It's great to see. There's definitely a mindfulness and awareness that's coming. And just the generations alone. Every generation of kids is smarter and smarter and smarter. So it's going to happen anyways. So if you're still breathing, which I hope you are. And again, you can come in, you can come out. But if you haven't left, don't leave. I'm still here. I know I'm kind of going back and forth with I'll start to do official, just I'll overlay audio so I'll show you just the meditations. Just keep breathing. Stay with your flow. It's okay if you change the focus or you change your intention. We're multidimensional. We're dynamic. But when you're sending the love, you can do gold, right? Gold will purify, right? Even though purity was white, right? But the gold has the colors in it, the sustenance and all that, right? Like it'll high rise, it'll organize. All the colors are great in their applications, and using them all regularly, purposefully and consciously will provide much benefit, which your science is figuring out now. I'm sorry, did I not finish the meditation? Yeah. You just stay in that transmutation phase with it. Stay there with whatever it is that's still got a heavy energy. Keep cycling, keep breathing. Put your hands, I put mine on my kidneys for the one. You can put your hands over your heart if you need that. Help it to, you'll feel it dissolve. You should picture it dissolving, intend for it to dissolve. Right? Not to go away. That's why I talk about the ego. I just talked about the ego. You have to befriend it. You have to work with it, right? Because it is ours to use. It is not something to be controlled by. All of these abilities and skills that we have, that we let loose, right? Like we can learn to focus these things and develop these skills. So you integrate that which bothers you and makes you feel pain, because it's a part of you. It's you telling you something that's really not good or whatever. And it needs you as the parent to do something for it as much as you can, right? As a parent, like conceptually, right? This is what you learn when you remember that you are spirit first. Take care of yourselves while you are here. You will be happier. You will feel brighter and more vibrant and stay younger and get a lot of crow's feet. Look at this from smiling. Look at it. Like I'm legit, like I could do like a character, Wolverine or something. Croverine. So funny. Gotta smile. Inner smile. That's what we were going to talk about. We're going to explain that later. We might as well. I mean, Buddha said, and I've said this one too in the video too, Buddha says, his disciple asked him, you've done so much for us. What can we do for you? And he just said, give me your smiles, or something like that. And that really means a lot. So the practice of smiling has been around for a long time. Smiling to yourself, into your organs, smiling down. When you breathe up the fire of the energy of the smile. And you can just breathe down and you just cascade it and you breathe it into your organs. You appreciate. And when you do that, you transmute those heavy parts of yourself. Because what in every necessity of transmutation, in any healing, what does all healing need? Love. And what is love? Caring, consideration, nurturing, because all those things are kind of the same. I don't know if that was it. I'm like, okay. Hold on. And you have to do that for yourself in order to receive the benefit of it within and without of yourself. Right. Was that okay? I don't know if I did. I was like, that's pretty much what he was saying. Okay. I think there was more. I can go. Let's go. Yeah. You have to cycle the love through your body too. These are not just concepts. We all humans, we all live in our head. Like there's a program running, an algorithm that runs that tells us to think way overly before we know. And the truth is, instantly, right? that's only if you're tied into your true instinct, and not the fear instinct, not fight or flight. There's a lot of ways they catch us. We got to be careful, all of that stuff. But when you learn that you are the master of you, you are the one who created you, you are the one who inhabit you, and it is up to you to choose to transmute. Ding, 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 ding. That's that snake magic right there, right? Yeah, transmuted. Just gonna play my flute. We're gonna go. What we're gonna do? We're just gonna bite it and kill it, and then it'll be better. Wait, no. How's this work? Right? It's like I love how it's like no. Black widows are a really good sign. If it bites me, though, it's gonna suck. It's so funny. Like the duality, how we look at it, but like what it really means. Like it's just energy. It's just it's love, like spider energy. I see that all the time. We all got spiders around. It's so funny. So I hope you guys are breathing and in love with whatever aspect that we did. Sorry, that was I actually just thought about doing this like this morning. I was just going to talk about transmutation, but then they wanted me to kind of do a little something on it, so we'd have a little something out there, right? Yeah, a little something. When you're done, you just come out when you're comfortable. There's a lot of ways you can ritualize anything. But again, like we just said about the mental, we tend to overthink. I need to have a ritual in order to do. I need to say it 3 times. It's like honestly, you don't need to, right? It is more powerful if you keep repeating. I mean, if you can go past 3 and then it's, do sets of 3s and then, okay, see, I get way off track. This is why I have to stay. Right? This is why I gotta do a separate, I'm just gonna do an entire separate show or something where I just blab more, about my own. It'll be like Spirit with Michael, and then we'll have Michael with Spirit. Yeah, I think that's good. That's a good balance. That'll be good for this Libra. Transmutation. Let's talk. Let's go. You know what? I haven't seen any comments. What y'all doing? Does anybody notices here? Oh, hey guys. Bridging in Melissa. Hey, yes. How you doing? There's a lot to transmute that's come, because a lot has come up. And it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep increasing. Like an itch, like on the inside. We just have to help. We have to be able to help. You know what I mean, guys? We got to make sure you do shadow work, reflection. Yeah. Remember, everything's a reflection. And it's you in some way, right? I think that's the most important part, is that in some way, somehow, even if it's not something you created, if you will, like it happened, there's still that aspect that it's like, well, it sort of happened to you or in your reality or whatever because of a reason, The moment we stop seeing life as like something to experience and to live and to have fun with as much as we, it's over because we get caught up in having to be perfect, having to get it right all the time, having to be, and it's not about that. It's about, like it's about us coming together, really. It's about that unification. It's about, like, to me, my path, right? My all of this, because when I see the world arguing about this and arguing about that, I see all of us crying out to talk and understand, to get it, to understand it, to put it together, to make it work. That's why I always say there's more good people in the world than there are bad people. Like, we're all nuts because we're all coming from the complete vastness of any place, any religion, doctrine, tradition, dogmas, system, political systems, economical system, all of it, whatever. We're coming from all different places, but we're all yelling about what we don't like, which means we're trying to make things better, so we're all good people deep down inside, at least for the most part. And that's what this whole thing is about. It's why, like, still people are looking for who shot JFK, or people are still looking into, conspiracy. It's why all of this has been happening for all these years and decades, hundreds of years. The creation of the financial systems, and then now it's changing, right? In my opinion, and all of this stuff, like it's all already telling us, like, that we're here, and it's it's up to us. Like, we are the majority of the people, and we have like 0% of any of the money that's in circulation to split with 80% of the population, right? Or something stupid, and so but guess what? We're all still here. We still survive because that's what we do. I think humans are the so sought after race, and everyone keeps effing with us, but then everyone wants to help us, but then everyone keeps effing with us, but then everybody wants to help us. So then what do? We come down here, and then we got to learn to help ourselves, but then we mess with ourselves, but then we help ourselves, and then we mess ourselves. So to me, this is all connected. Like, this is all connected on a way bigger scale than, like, anybody's paying attention to. It's like, so I'm pretty much a resident, completely crazy guy, because no matter who, I'm gonna catch you on something wild ass thought, except for our community. You guys know what I'm talking about for the money, right? Thank goodness for you guys. I'm just kidding. Hey, I see these popping up. Hey, bridging. Yeah, the mind left alone can take you to some dark places. We're all thinking way too much. Yeah, we speculate way too much. You just sit at home and speculate. Call me. Don't sit there and like, oh, what's going on here? What's going on there? I wonder. Or whatever you're thinking. Like it's that realization that it's not so scary when you just walk up to someone and say hi, like, oh my God, I don't want to talk to people because people are, everyone's crazy. It's like, yeah, you're crazy too. Okay, come on. Because if you think everyone's crazy and that's what everybody thinks, then everyone thinks you're crazy too. Like, listen, we got to get over it all. Like, seriously, it's like when you're kids. When you're kids are crazier than anyone because they're kids. They're wilding out, like, but they're honest, and they respect honesty within each other. Yeah, that's Crazy Joe. Let him, he's harmless, right? Just make sure he doesn't climb up the ladder, because he likes to jump, or I don't know, whatever thing he does. Just watch out for Crazy Joe every now and then. But we know who he is, right? Why? Because we talk to him. You don't run away from him. You know who the guy is in your community, right? Yeah, it's Crazy Joe. Hey, it's like I said about, what was it? Did I say that in the video? Like if we all just started planting trees on our like every house just started planting, we would have fruit. You'd just be able to walk down the street and eat. Like, you know what I mean? We would have plenty of food for everybody if we all just started planting. So it's like, and then, if the kid, then we'd all plant gardens, and people would like really like your radishes. So they'd like always, come in and like, and the thing is, if we all planted them, we wouldn't have anybody who would need to take them. But I was saying, like, oh yeah, that's the kids. They're always stealing the radishes. But, it's just one of those things like, that's what a community is. Like they're supposed to be like checks and balances, right? Especially on Earth, because we live in the complete polarized, whatever. So you're gonna get all of that. But if we keep fighting each other and keep thinking like the reason why the world's bad is because of like, your next door neighbor. I mean, man, that ain't why. It really ain't. Like, how much influence is this one or these one, really having, and again, I'm not trying to downplay it, because I'm literally trying to say we need us, doing this. And so to me, that's what it is. It's all connected. It's what I see is I see us all coming together. At least we're supposed to be, right? And you see it now more than ever. The new generation of kids, just even like my cousin, 9 years younger than me. I mean, him just was like, they're already on it, like social media, everything, just because I just didn't have it, and then he did have it, so it was like they're already on it. So I can't even imagine now the kids, you go shopping, the babies, or even you guys give your kids a phone, they're shopping, or you're shopping to the store and they're playing whatever, and I see it all the time. Or they're literally like watching Frozen on this little iPad or something in the cart, It's so funny. One of the moms was singing it with her daughter. She had a good voice. She was doing really good. She was killing it. It was like getting like, okay, to sing really good, you kind of got to belt it out, a little bit, unless you've been practicing, you're good at the quiet, and you can, but dude, she was, I was like, damn. It's like, you're loud, it's really good though. Like, it's like, I appreciate it. I don't know how everybody else feels, but I'm okay with it. I love it if people sing, whistle, stuff like that. Like, as long as it's, I don't know, as long as it's not annoying, is that what I want to say? Yeah, thanks, right? I like anything unless it's not annoying, Yeah, I love all kinds of stuff, right? No, I'm just kidding. But like belligerently, yes, I know, we know what I'm saying, okay. Like a guy's just like, in my ear, I don't like that. That's not nice. But if there's a guy whistling while he works, I'm down. I'm gonna join you. I'll start putting lyrics to it. I'll start beatboxing. Well, let's go. Let's have fun. So I mean, we forgot. Like, you got it. We're supposed to be having fun. Are you really trying to impress me with your beatboxing skills? No, man. We're just trying to play while we're still here and still alive. Everybody's worried about everything now, and we gotta draw away from that. That's why we have time at home with our figure things out. But there's a big scare, so we're like scared at home. You want to be scared at home. You want to be. But that's it too. I don't want to go outside. Man, that's the best place you could go right now. Sitting outside, beautiful natures. Bridging says, I've had times where I felt like a robot when too much time spent. Yeah, I got you there, Bridging. That's how I get too. I'm glad you said that, because I didn't know that girls did that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I never considered that. Sorry, I didn't know if people knew bridging was feminina. But yeah, like as a guy, we get like the way it feels for me, like it's like stale. I call it like stale. Like I get to the point where I've thought about it so freaking much that my brain is just like it's shorting out, I guess, right? Like I can go, but then it's like it doesn't want to stay. It doesn't last, and so I get into zombie mode. What'd you say it was? Like a robot? Yeah. It's like it's so funny. Like I get, and then I have to do, and that's when you gotta go outside. That's when you gotta breathe that fresh air. Just do it. That's part of transmuting too. You know, best thing that you can do to transmute is Mama Gaia, ground it all out. You know, but we wanted to explain to you all the sense of yeah, that you can do it with anything, anywhere, at any time, with any energies. And Lady Amethyst, I have to mention, she was here, hopefully laying the sense of peace throughout. I hope you were able to feel them here with me. Thank you. And Zadkiel did the talking. Yeah, I know. And Michael did the talking. What were you guys saying? Ground, get in the body. Air signs in your... Oh, okay. Music. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's probably the number one thing that always works, too. Yeah, that and nature. Music. Yeah, I totally agree. Because my natal chart said I was like 40% water, but I'm a Libra, so I'm an air sign ascending, right? And I'm like 26 air, and I forget the other ones. Oh, I gotta go see again, because I think another one was like a 20 something. That means I'm like a 2 on another one. I don't know. I'll have to go look. It'll be funny. I love looking at that stuff. Hey, Unified, what's happening? Just chatting after it all about some transmuting. Yep, crystals, oils, and that's the advanced, right? Like into it all, which you get into when you want to transmute a particular energy into a certain color, right? Into its next pattern. You don't want to go too hard or too slow, right? And so that's why, you have that understanding of your chakras really well. So you know where somebody is at within whatever division they're at. But if you can, it's kind of, I guess, the way I scan. It's scanning. It's like scanning, right? It's how I've always, like, you can see people's chakras if they're, just by the way they walk. That's a little tougher. That's, you know what I mean? But you can, like certain things are easier for me to catch up to. And, the more I practice and focus on it, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, whatever you want to transmute. And because that's the thing, like today, you can transmute something into straight, pure, just white fire, blast it, right? Dragon Ball Z, Kamehameha, or Hadouken. What was that one? Yeah, that's the other one. Or even just bathe yourself in the color during your meditations. The important thing is to just do it. To take 15 minutes. I think we only did. I of course blabbed through the whole thing, so hopefully it helped. I didn't blab too much for you guys, but usually I'm working with mediums and people who are learning to become mediums too. So they usually have a little more advanced. I was trying to, because this one will just be out there for general practice and use. I make no claims of anything whatsoever. Just sharing how things work for me. So, blast it with that love, but you gotta let it express itself, ooze out, dissolve, right? Like I said, and you're good. It's, all of it's really simple. Once you master something, you know how to do it, and it's easy, so it's like, and then there's always levels and layers to practice more and more, but it's, once you know the process, you can figure it out from there. Give a man a fish, right? Eats for one day, teach him to fish, he eats the rest of his life. So that's what I'm here to do, is just kind of share whatever knowledge I got. So yeah, excited. I'm going to do a lot more videos. Meditations are fun and easy. I just got to get, once I'm used to speaking them out, so I'm going to do some recording practice and such. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. Love you guys. Thanks for staying. I'll let you go. Unless there's something else. On transmutation, shadow work. What about that? Have fun with it. Wow. Yep. Your shadows. Yeah. That's the most fun, because that's the most dynamic. Okay, they're reminding me. Okay, it's like when I said, it's about love. Like, people, you get in these, why is love so hard, or, et cetera, but what greater experience of love could you ever have than loving something that is completely opposite and completely misunderstood by you, something you completely, and you find love, honor, appreciation, reverence for this thing, like that's it right there, man. That's the greatest love you can ever. So what was I saying? I don't know. It connects to whatever. What was it? Hold on, let me see. What did I say? It's just smiling. You're like, no, you're good. It's recorded. They can go back and listen. That's right. I never thought of that. I was worried about what I'm saying, and then, like, not once has that thought ever popped in my head, like, oh yeah, they can just go back and do it. Like, not even, swear to God, I can't think of once. All these videos I've made up until this point, maybe once, way in the beginning, when I was just thinking things through, oh yeah, but it's on the video, but I still, like, worry that, like, I gotta say it again, whatever, it's so funny. Or, worry. I don't like saying worry. I know, I need a better word. I know, I don't like saying that either. I agree. I'm trying to, like, lessen this. Why I think it's a nicer one, but it's not good either. We gotta get rid of that one. Cut and delete. Or delete that one out of Michael's. Delete. That's what we do. You guys want to do it? No, delete. No. Dang it. Right. I had it wrong again. I said crap. I didn't mean to say crap, because that's gross. But we gotta embrace it, right? Delete. No, you could just say something else. That's growing up in the suburbs of a city, I guess. Potty mouth, anyways. Hey, Sarah. Oh, thanks. I don't know. It says there's 0 people on right now, so I don't know what. I'm seeing your guys' comments as you hop in. Our dark light shadow treasures. Exactly. Totally. I love it. Dark light. There was an armor in a video game I loved. I still love it, but it's called the Dark Light armor. And I was like, oh yeah. It's like, I want some. That's a good one. It's like strong, but it's light at the same time. This is gonna be good. But it's heavy. Anyways, right? It's got the dualistic. I was like, yin yang. Let's go. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it was a good memory. I remember that. It was one of those online ones, played with a bunch of people. I always play around, screw around, just chatting on the thing and being nerds. It was so much fun. Yeah, okay, love you guys. We're gonna go. Is that it? What is that? AA Zadkiel, amethysts. No, she's just saying to keep whatever sense of silence and peace for anyone who partakes in the meditation. Whatever that was that you were able to feel within yourself, that calm, that peace. There's a thick palpability to it when you do these things. This is the idea that we think, you all think too much, and if you instead do the meditations, do the qigongs, do the exercises, and you will feel physically the results of all that you are looking to experience. But do them, do the meditation for 15 minutes a day, whatever you got to start at, whatever level you're at, But if you don't feel like you're able to still connect or to stay in balance, or you don't, or you need something, or you need this, or you need that, habit. Your bodies are animals, mammals. They're habitual creatures. Create the momentum and the habit of doing it, and you'll do it naturally. It will be easy. It will be hard then for you to stop once and you will feel and gain all the abilities you're all seeking. So just, and have fun, and be at peace, and be with love. And if people look at you and go, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" Just look at them and say, Are you afraid? What are you worried about? It's like, people who don't understand, they're just scared, or some kind of fear, right? Okay, love you guys. That's it. I'm gonna go do more